So we have 8 in the room. We can have 10 total at a time, so there's room for a couple more people. I will post a link right now. And also my faithful chat mod, Doki, in the chat, he has posted the link a couple times. And so please, anybody who wants to join, click the link. We'll have some fun. And so a couple more have joined us. Robert Jenkins, Chris Morrison, good to have you gentlemen for this. We're just going around the room, taking a few minutes each and going over what our position is, and then providing a couple supporting arguments scripturally for that position. Okay, we'll hand it to, in order to kind of mix things up, what we'll do is now hand it to Jamie, as Jamie would hold to the conditionalist position. And so this will keep it balanced. Jamie, good to have you. Looking forward to a good discussion tonight. And why don't you take a few minutes, like Praise did, and let us know what your position is, why you believe in it, and a few lines of evidence for that position. Go ahead.
Thank you, Donnie. So I'm calling Mahler to join, or JP. I have this screen, which I'll get to shortly, but I just want to read a quick quote from the great John Wesley, who said this: "Those who deny that salvation can ever be lost reason on the subject in a marvelous way. They tell us that no virgin's lamp can go out, no promising harvest could be choked with thorns, no branch in Christ could ever be cut off from unfruitfulness, no pardon can ever be forfeited, no name blotted out of God's book. They insist that no salt could lose its savor, nobody could ever receive the grace of God in vain, bury his talents, neglect such a great salvation, trifle away a day of grace, look back after putting his hand to the gospel plow. Nobody can grieve the Spirit till he is quenched and strives no more. They couldn't deny the Lord that bought them, nor bring upon themselves swift destruction. Nobody or body of believers can ever get so lukewarm that Jesus would spew them out of his mouth. They use reams of paper to argue that if one ever got lost, well, he was never found. If one was ever cast forth, he was never in. If one ever withered, he was never green. And that if any man draws back, it proves he never had anything to draw back from. That if one falls away into spiritual darkness, he was never enlightened. That if you again get entangled in the pollutions of the world, it shows that you never escaped. That if you put salvation away, you never had it to be put away. And if you make shipwreck of faith, there was no ship of faith. May God save us from accepting a doctrine that must be defended by such fallacious reasoning. John Wesley. My argument would be this. In John 15, Jesus says, I am the vine. You, notice the highlight. You are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch. He withers, and they gather them and throw them into the fire, and they are burned. Now, Matthew 13, Jesus is giving the parable, I believe, of the sower. Then Jesus said to the multitude and went away into the house. And his disciples came to him saying, explain to us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, the field is the world. The good seeds are the sons of the kingdom. By the way, Matthew 8 says the sons of the kingdom are thrown out. But the tares are the sons of the wicked one. The enemy who sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are the angels. Therefore, as the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so will it be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send out his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdoms all that offends, and those who practice lawlessness. The man of sin, the one who gives the mark of the beast, is the man of sin. Jesus says the love of many will grow cold because of lawlessness, and will cast them into the furnace of fire. There will be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. He who has an ear, let him hear. Thank you.
Okay, Jamie.
Do you believe what you said?
You have some.
It's pretty clear, isn't it? I think so. It's gonna open it up, but I'm going to Seattle, so gotta get ready. I'll try to do if you guys want to talk, I'd like to talk to you guys. I haven't seen you for a while, Yahoo. I'm going to my friend's memorial this weekend, and so I'm meeting up with a friend tonight to head towards Seattle. God bless.